The Cat Network is a 501c3, not-for-profit organization located in South Florida. We're primarily focused on reducing cat overpopulation by educating the public about the need to sterilize their pets and strays, providing access to low-cost spay and neuter services for cats, helping members in their efforts to place adoptable cats in loving homes, and advocating non-lethal population control and humane public policy. The organization was founded in 1995, just about the time the Trap, Neuter, Return movement was getting started across the world. We're trying to successfully complete our grant commitments with several cities and increase the number of free spays and neuters for our community. For future endeavors, we need to approach other cities and communities and create dynamic trapping teams who are willing to work within a designated area, trap the community cats, and move on to the next area. We also need to be more proactive rather than reactive. As we make the transition from a grassroots organization to a larger advocacy group, our group's responsibilities have grown considerably without the benefit of a large influx of new members. The energy and drive of our volunteers is unparalleled. How do you convince volunteers to give up weekends, money, and resources to help the plight of the most unrecognized yet incredibly deserving feral or community cats? It's inconceivable. As we look to the future of Cat Network, we need more infrastructure to keep up with the demand. Our mobile spay-neuter clinic, the Miami Meowmobile, is now on the road 3 days a week in response to public need. Typically, our staff is able to handle 40 surgeries per event. Cat Network has been able to successfully utilize the internet for acquiring grants and keeping our members informed through our online chat groups, such as Dear Tabby, an informal question and answer forum. Additionally, our dedicated members have been able to change public policy through our efforts advocating TNR and humane treatment of feral cats. The open receiving shelter in Miami-Dade County will now return an ear-tipped cat to its colony rather than euthanize it. Our board of directors and members are all volunteers. The 48 private veterinary practices that accept our spay-neuter certificates conduct the surgeries at a reduced cost. In addition to the spaying or neutering, every trapped cat gets a rabies vaccination and an ear tip. In 2013, we reached a huge milestone by sterilizing our 80,000th feline. Ideally, the goal would be zero population growth. Most of our members are recruited through the adoption centers. Cat Network doesn't own the cats and kittens in our adoption referral program, and we don't operate a shelter. But our adoption centers provide the mechanism in which we are able to reach cat-loving members of the general public. During the weekends, our centers are packed with student volunteers as we attempt to reach the next generation and hopefully change the next generation's perceptions on sterilizing free-roaming community cats. In 2010, the city applied for and received a grant to sterilize 2,000 cats on Miami Beach within a 2-year period. Our mobile spay-neuter clinic, the Miami Meowmobile, is on Miami Beach 2 Saturdays a month to hit the target goal of sterilizing more than 80 cats per month. Our volunteers are out in full force trapping these felines every other Friday night. The neighboring municipality, the town of Surfside, has also received funding for TNR and plans to follow suit. If this program is successful, it could be the start for other municipalities and cities to implement TNR on a larger scale. Historically, our greatest challenges have come through Miami-Dade County's efforts to license cats within Miami-Dade County. According to county code, cats are allowed to free roam. In 1994-1995, attempts were made to require licenses for cats. The issue was pushed again about 10 years later, and both attempts were successfully stopped. If the licensing attempts had gone through, the concern was that outdoor free-roaming cats would be eradicated. Now, Cat Network counts Miami-Dade County Animal Services as one of its strongest allies. If we had more resources, We would have our mobile spay-neuter clinic, the Miami Meowmobile, on the road 7 days a week. We might even be able to buy another unit to provide twice the amount of services. In areas where the community does not drive or have access to transportation, we'd have vehicles going door to door, picking up the cats the night before the surgery. We'd also have an executive director, marketing director, and other staff so that we could do a better job of planning and move from a reactionary position to a proactive one. We would like to do more outreach within the school system. We're able to sporadically do events, but unfortunately, this has been pushed to the side as other priorities have cropped up. Additionally, if we had more resources, we could also do more outreach through community centers or religious organizations in several different languages, such as English, Spanish, and Creole, to assist each community in Miami-Dade County. Ideally, accessing celebrities or community leaders to get the message across about the importance of spaying and neutering would also be a key component of the overall plan.